Feeling stressed? Maybe a little bit overwhelmed? What if I told you that your guitar or your bass or your drums could be the best therapist that you've ever had? My name is Tank McGathy, and I've been a guitar player for 37 years. And over the years, I've picked up a few other instruments, playing bass, playing drums, singing, play little keyboards. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the 5 things that are mental and physical benefits of playing music, outside of it just being cool. This is not advice. I suggest that if you are having some serious problems, that you go get serious help. Don't just follow some dude that you found on YouTube. I hope that I would never have to tell somebody that, but here we are. I just want to make sure you know. These are just the things that I found in my life that have helped me through some tough times, and music can certainly do that. Whenever I was 14 years old, I lost my brother Ed to a motorcycle accident, and at that age, that was the first time that I had to deal with those emotions: loss, anger, sadness, grief. I didn't know how to do that. But on his deathbed, I made a promise to my brother that I would never stop playing. And little did I know that I was setting myself up for learning how to navigate the suckage that it is when you lose somebody. I'm doing this video to inspire you to pick up an instrument and learn how to play, or pick up an instrument that you've already had and keep on playing. Because that's what I aim to do here on Sound Gear Tank, is to inspire you to play music, not just because it's cool, because there are some benefits to learning how to play music too. Let's get into it. The first thing that I want to talk about is music as a mindfulness tool. Mindfulness is being in the moment, being in the present, and being undistracted by things outside, and just being right here. And music can do that. Playing music does that, because as you're playing, you don't have the thought capacity to worry about, somebody at work that's bothering you, or somebody at school that is cheating off your test, or whatever stresses you might have in your life. All that goes away, and you focus on playing the music in rhythm and in time, and you're in the moment to create something that is beautiful, hopefully. I'm going to read a quote that I've read that helps me to explain this even a little bit better. Mindfulness through music is about immersing oneself in the sound. The repetitive nature of the practice creates a meditative state, reducing stress and promoting relaxation. Many therapists incorporate music sessions into mindfulness training to help their clients manage anxiety, depression, and other stress-related challenges. The second benefit to playing music is the physical and mental engagement aspect of playing music. Drums are a workout. I've walked away from many a drum kit sweating profusely, like I just ran a marathon, because I kind of did. Guitar, piano, and other instruments that you play with your fingers, they help with your fine motor skills, so it's a physical workout with your fingers. And wind instruments and singing and drumming promote rhythmic breathing, which helps promote heart health and promote other aspects of your physical health in general. And playing any instrument involves a mental workout, as you're trying to solve the problem of combining your motor skills, combining your ears to what you're hearing, and combining that with the musical knowledge that you have. What key are you playing in? What's the chord progression? What's the actual notes that I need to play? What is the solo that I'm playing? What beat goes here? What fill goes there? You're engaging your memory, and you're combining all of those things as your mind is trying to solve the problem of, let's put this together. And it's a time-based thing, so your mind is really engaged. And it also goes back a little bit to the mindfulness of what you're doing as you're playing music. The third thing is whenever we dive into the science of it, what is actually going on in our bodies whenever we're playing music? Whenever we're playing music, our brains light up like a fireworks show. There's all kinds of electrons and things firing in your brain that produces dopamine, serotonin, endorphins. These are all neurotransmitters that elevate your mood and produce a pleasurable feeling. And also what happens whenever you're producing a pleasurable feeling is that it reduces the cortisol levels in your body, which is associated with stress. And it can, playing music can help reduce the inflammation as your stress levels go down. It reduces inflammation, it reduces high blood pressure, and it can reduce your heart rate, your resting heart rate. Also, whenever all those fireworks are going off in your brain, it can create and open up new neural pathways in your brain. It helps to stimulate your memory, it helps to stimulate your problem-solving skills, and it also can help to prevent some mind-related diseases later on down the road, like Parkinson's or Alzheimer's. So the neurological and physiological benefits of playing music are actually researched and studied by scientists now. And they're starting to learn more and more about playing music and how it relates to your neurochemical and your neurological health. Because not only are you feeling good when you play, you're doing benefits to your body that will set you up for success later. The fourth thing that I want to talk about is the art of expression, the emotional expression and the emotional catharsis that it takes to, especially whenever you're doing things like improvisation. There's a drill that I used to do where I would just put on a looped chord progression and I would just solo over it. And I would take the knowledge of the things that I know, like theory-wise, scales and modes and arpeggios and all of the knowledge that I have on guitar, and I would just create something on the spot. And being able to express yourself in that manner, there was times when I was going through trauma or going through some really crappy times where I didn't know how to express my feelings. I didn't know how to express what I was feeling. I didn't even know what I was feeling. And to be able to have a release to express yourself through the guitar, your guitar, or through any kind of improvisation you're doing, the instrument can speak the things that you can't put words to. And it's hard for me to even describe that to somebody who's not necessarily a musician. But you almost have to sort of understand the word catharsis, and what it means is to release yourself and express yourself in a physical way, but from your emotions. And I can't even tell you how many times emotions have come out of my guitar that were inside that I didn't know how to express. And part of the reason why people go to therapists is because you need to get that stuff off your chest. You need to vocalize it somehow or express it somehow so that you can get it out and sort of like the breathing in and the breathing out to sort of release all of the stuff that is needing to get out. It is a form of release, and I can't tell you how much I need that at times. And guitar playing for me and playing music is not just making music and making fun or having fun. Sometimes it's needed. Sometimes I need to do that to be reinvigorated with life again whenever things get crappy. The fifth thing and the last thing that I want to talk about is the social interaction and the feeling of involvement. You know, as you start to learn how to play music, at some point, you're going to want to play music with somebody else. And it's going to put you into a situation where you maybe join a band or some sort of duet or some sort of thing where you're playing music with somebody else. And to get together with somebody else and create a common goal, hey, we're going to learn this song. And then whenever you're playing the music together, now, when you're playing the music by yourself, you get all the dopamine hits, the serotonin, and all of the good stuff, the good feelings and the happiness. But let me just tell you how much it amplifies whenever you get into a room full of other musicians, 4 or 5 of you guys in a room, and you are playing a song together where everybody's like, the excitement level is super high and everybody's like, yeah, we played it. And even if you mess up, it's like you're still just playing music, man. And the all of the feelings and all of the the pleasurable things that are going on with you, neurologically, or with your emotions and things like that. All of those things are amped up like 10x. So if you really want to 10x your feelings or whatever, your 10x or whatever's going on, 10x I guess is a buzzword, I don't know. If you really want to 10x your stuff, join a band and play together with somebody. And whenever that thing comes together and you are able to have not just a finished product. I mean, I can play drums, bass, guitar, sing, and play some keys and all the music. I can play I've released singles that are just me, but being able to play them all at the same time, I can't do that. There's only one way for me to get that feeling, and that's to join a band and be in a band. And, it creates a sense of bonding with somebody, and it creates like friendships that, we all know that friendships and feeling like we belong to something and togetherness, those are all things that benefit our mental health as well. Whether we want to admit it or not, even the most introverted person needs somebody in their life, right? So those are the 5 things that I wanted to talk about in this video, and I hope that it helps you, and I hope that you're inspired to pick up your guitar, bass, drums, whatever, flute, clarinet, whatever instrument it is that inspires you. And that's the thing that I set out to do here on Sound Gear Tink. And if you want to, you can go check out the blog that I wrote on soundgeartink.com, or you can check out this list of videos where I talk about my inspirations, and I get inspired by the guitar players that have influenced the way that I play guitar. I hope to see you back here again. Hit the link, subscribe, do all the fun stuff to make the channel grow. I'll see you later.